And joining us to start this magical weekend in Boulder, Colorado, is a Hall of Famer, a man who was great at baseball. Not just good, great. 9 years in the pros, not just a guy that was in the bullpen, not just a guy that was in the dugout, guy on the field, breaking records, making things happen. That was not his sport, though. No. In football, he's in the upper tier of the upper tier of the upper tier of the greats in the history of the game. Greatest athlete of all time. Now the head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Deion Sanders.
Yeah, Coach!
Hell yeah. The energy is unbelievable here. My God.
Okay, so
You guys come every week?
Yeah, well, I think that's going to start happening with what you guys got cooking. Just real quick, whenever you decide to take the Colorado job, right? And I know there's a lot of other schools that wanted you. The athletic director here said, you know what, Prime, we want you to be Prime. We're going to figure out how to pay you. And then everybody kind of laughed with your Louis Vuitton thing. Now look at this. Week 3 of the college football season. Fox is here. ESPN is here.
What?
We're here.
What?
The campus is alive. This is exactly how you drew it up, Coach, or what?
And guess who else is here? We're here.
Yeah.
We told you we was coming, but now we're here. I love it. I love every bit of it. I had no idea that Boulder, Colorado could be this electric. I did believe. But you got to understand, I'm a Florida boy from the South. I don't understand snow and all that stuff. And when I first got here, I was like, oh my God, it's cold out here. But now I absolutely love it 100%. This is home.
It feels like these people appreciate the hell out of you.
Yeah.
I assume you feel that. We follow along on social. I think Deion Sanders Jr. does an incredible job. Number one on your kid rankings right now. I think that is. But let's talk about the game this weekend, just because that's what we're here for.
No, go ahead. Do what you was going to do. Let's go.
Okay. Here we go.
No, I got you. You got to understand, I got you, baby. I know what you was getting ready to do. I know what you was getting ready to do. I got you.
Oh, wow.
These are the prime blenders. These are the prime shades.
Whoa.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh!
Good.
Look at this. Hey, you knew I was going to wear.
good.
You knew I was going to wear gold. Okay.
I knew.
So we accessorize.
Yes,
These
right.
are the blenders, is what they're called.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
I
are the
can,
new shades line.
I can buy them right now.
You don't have to buy nothing, baby.
No, but I got you. Well, let me tell you what's perfect about the sunglasses coming out right now, and everybody buying them, is as a man who has worn a tank top in sports media world,
Right.
as somebody who has not done most things how the mold is supposed to be done, how other people's mamas taught them how things are supposed to go. But I don't think really any of that matters if you treat people well,
That's right.
and you're a man of honor,
That's
and
right.
you're loyal, and you take care of people. How you dress, how you act is really just a fugazi if you're not actually a good person.
right.
If you're a good person, who cares what you look like while you're doing your job? You have kind of take ownership over that. Now that the coach for Colorado State has called that out as a negative and thought that he was getting over, how much do you use that as motivation?
Oh my God.
And how much do you love? How much do you love that happened?
100%. I don't like that it happened because this is another brother. You know, we started out right. He was complimenting me, I was complimenting him. He was doing his thing, but it just took a quick left. What happened? Who got to him? Like what happened? And just to take a left after what he said previously, it threw me off. And I really started to contemplate, what happened? Why would you go to that direction? You know me. Like, you know how I get down. You know, if we really want to talk, I can do this pretty darn good. I'm pretty good at this, AJ.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't need to because the kids, they're ready, man. Like that just, if it was a trap game, and I don't believe in trap games, my kids now are on a 10. They are ready to play this game, and they can't wait to play this game. We can't wait to get it on. We really can't.
Last question from me before the boys have their question, and we appreciate you taking time here on this beautiful Feel Good Friday morning. So Shador, obviously, we heard about Week 1,
Yeah.
Coach Briles, that asshole.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Offense coordinator for TCU, formerly of Florida State, at a camp in high school. Obviously, you're a Florida State legend, icon down there. Didn't really pay Shador much mind. So whenever he played against TCU and that offense coordinator, he said, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it to him. 500 yards in his debut, 5 touchdown, break a Colorado record. Take a seat, go home. Now, next week, Matt Rule said something. I don't know exactly what it was, and they stand on the buff. Shador finds something to get him going.
Yeah.
Jay Norvell, has he always had that in him? And is that what you think separates him from maybe everybody else that he's the same age
It does
as?
because he's always been that kid that was my son. So he never got the respect or the credit of his work because that's his prime son. He's just getting him a pass. He's just letting him ride. He shouldn't even be the starting quarterback. He ain't this. He ain't that. He's always heard that. So he just has consistently worked his butt off to prove everybody wrong. And he finds something.
Yes.
He finds something that he runs with and he rides with that he holds on to.
I love that's what all the greats do. You know what I mean? You think about Tom, you think about Aaron, you think about Peyton, you think about Serena, you think about you, always trying to find something to kind of add fuel to the fire, and it feels like people don't respect it yet.
You look so good in those shades. I just can't stop.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Don't he? I just can't.
Oh, yeah. Matches.
I'm trying to take my eyes off you, but I can't.
Coach, look at this move here, too. You know, whenever you're an adult, you talk to somebody, you take the shades off. But if you don't like what they're saying, especially in Colorado with some of the local laws and you can't see everything they're saying because the eyes are sitting a little lower, maybe you just drop that thing down.
There it is.
You know what I mean? These are great shades. I'm proud of you. I'm thankful for you. AJ's got a question for you.
Coach, I know I've heard you guys say a million times, hey, we're just getting started. This is just the beginning of what we're doing. What does this place, what does this program look like 8-10 weeks from now? Because what you guys have going, obviously the momentum is unbelievable. What could this be?
We're probably at 85% of the locker room as well as the coaching staff truly believe it. Probably about 85%. Once you get that other 15, even go over that 105%, it's going to get crazy. The guys right now understand that they can do it. That's why you had to get guys out and bring guys in, because the guys in didn't believe. They couldn't even fathom seeing that, man, we could actually win. So when I'm talking about winning and how we going to dominate, I'm looking in the eyes. I'm like, oh, my God, this.
I doubt
We got to get this out of here. You don't believe. So these young men that's inside this locker room, as well as the staff, man, they truly believe. And we got a good collection of coaches as well as young men.
I said this on game day, and I think I said it on my show as well, that I think a lot of the old whites who do not like me either. They do not.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah. Well, especially with these new. I mean, I look so fresh with these shades on. But like, they're all like, oh, this is what college is going to be now. This is what college football is going to be. You're going to get a coach that's going to use the transfer portal, and they're going to bring in every great player in the country to one particular place. It's like, just because Deion did it doesn't mean
it's going to be done.
Anybody else is going to do it. I think you're not getting enough respect for finding the right people to come into your culture.
Yeah, it ain't like we got millions and millions of dollars in a collective to pay these kids either. It ain't like that. We're not like some of the other top. Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't see you sitting there right there. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't meaning that.
Yeah. But it feels like there's not enough credit being given for you to find your guys.
Yeah.
Like Travis Hunter is a dog. I know you got the D on his jersey,
yes.
but he did it.
You like that, don't you?
Love it.
You like that, don't you?
You know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because there's some people.
You would have had the D on your jersey.
Damn right. Damn right. Because there's some teams that just are filled with absolute dogs. It's one of the things on our show.
My God, I love this.
Yeah. That's one of the things on our show.
Huge thing.
But like Travis Hunter, he did an interview with Desmond Howard, and they're like, what's the expectations now? And he said, dominate. Like, what are we even talking about? And I feel like that's your whole locker room. You got to find those guys.
Right. You got to find those guys. You got to interview those guys. So a lot of times those athletes think they're interviewing us. We're interviewing them to make sure you fit. Because it is not about, do we fit with you? Do you fit with us? Because we demand a certain standard. We practice a certain way. We live a certain way. We do things a certain way. And if you don't fit, if you fit out instead of fitting in, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, but you guys wear sunglasses and hats.
Yeah, true. True. Can't have it.
So,
Can't have it.
Connor has a question for you, Coach.
Yeah, Coach. Obviously, Norvell was talking his bold junk, and we all saw that.
I like that word.
Unbelievable. Me too. I'm definitely stealing that. But is there a limit to when the trash talk starts? Because there's this old clip of Oregon's head coach saying, "Hey, Colorado's never won a damn thing."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't get to that right now. We got to get to this.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
You're onto something, though.
Okay.
You're onto something.
Because that was before. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure if that carried over
Yeah.
into this new era as well.
Tone Diggs has a question for you, Coach.
Coach, you saw the cowboy hat.
I love the cowboy
I saw
hat.
you seeing
I
the
love the
cowboy
cowboy hat.
I saw you wearing the cowboy hat in the spring game.
Yeah.
That clean white cowboy
clean
hat.
white.
Okay, I want to know when you're going to make that debut for the regular season. Is it waiting for the biggest?
It may be tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you what. Our equipment man Smitty, because it's not as simplistic as you think. Because we wear headsets, and I gotta.
I get it.
Stay, yeah. So now but we had to get something made. That goes in the ears.
Oh, like the old school Britney Spears.
And it's a piece as well. So it's not that simple. But you can't wear a cowboy hat unless you know you're going to kick some butt. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know you're going to kick some butt.
Yeah, I think you should be pretty comfortable every game you sign up for. I saw you one time, I forget what show it was on, and you said, we just need the big boys around the country to understand that, like, every other piece around you, we got. We just need the big boys. Although I think your offensive line has been giving
doing a great
a
job.
lot of time, and your running back's been doing great.
Yeah.
How do you kind of evolve this team throughout the year, and where do you think you guys need to get better at?
Both lines and linebacker. Both lines and the linebacker. I mean, the offensive line is doing a phenomenal job, but we got to be more successful running the football, as well as being stout on the run as well. But in linebackers as well, we got to do some things. This team is going to go out and they're going to run tempo and they're going to try to throw the ball around the field. So you're going to get an opportunity to see our defensive backs put on tomorrow. But our receivers, running backs, all the skill positions are crazy. So right now we're actively recruiting those big boys, because when we get those big boys, oh my God, when we get those big boys, it's going to be a problem. Oh, it's going to be a problem. We got a couple coming up this weekend on official trips, but when we start signing those big boys, it's going to be a true problem.
Hey, let's go. Let's get the big meeting.
Yeah, come on now.
Big meeting.
Bring 'em in.
What are you going to do with, obviously, you told us that Travis was going to get a G-Day on Wednesday, I believe, and he was back on Thursday.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to take care
I
of
tried that. Guess what?
Didn't work.
He went out there to practice.
Again.
Hey, Travis, come on, man. You get to chill. On Tuesdays, you chill on Tuesdays. You work on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, light day. He's out there working. He's like, I don't like the way I play. I got to work.
Okay, so
That's the way he is. That's the way he gets down.
Okay, so let's talk about this. You're going to have to make it. Yeah, dog, you hear it over there. But, like, you're going to have to make this decision, right? Because in those games that potentially get out of hand, you know, in a 3-score spread game where the other coach adds fuel to the fire just like 2 days from it and it gets going. Like,
Right.
A lot of coaches, they have to build up their Heisman candidates, right? Those fourth quarters, third quarters, when the game's out of reach, you'll see quarterbacks in there still slinging it, getting the yards, doing that. With Travis Hunter, do you have to, like, calculate in trash time where he's at, what he's at? And
You got to make sure he get his. He wants to eat too, because he's worked his butt off on both sides of the ball. You just got to make sure he eats, and then you check and see if he's full. Like, all right, you right? He's right. You right? You need another pot pie? What else you need?
He's never full, though, is he?
Yeah, right. You need a honey bun? No, you're right. He's never full, and he's a guy that wants to make plays on both sides of the ball. But we got to be wise with that. Be wise with Shador. Bucky came to me on the sideline in the fourth quarter. He said, Dad, Shador has like 394. I say, I already took him out, son. You should have told me that before. I would have left him in and let him have
6
one more.
more yards.
Yeah, 6 more yards. One more completion would have been 400. But he told me that too late.
Yeah, we'll give him a little wheel to Dylan, let him skirt. All right, last question here from Ty.
Coach, you mentioned looking in the guys' eyes and seeing about 85% of the guys who really believe. And obviously you expected this. You knew this was going to happen when you come here. But 2-0, you're not going to be satisfied with that. We've seen the videos of, the 10-mile line long of students waiting to get into the game. I'm not so sure, the university isn't going to add 20 to 25,000 seats to the stadium in the offseason. But at what point, in your mind, will, like, the rebuild truly be complete, or is it already?
I don't call it the rebuild.
Ooh.
I just call it, we just doing our thing. It ain't no rebuild. Are you rebuilding?
Never.
You went to another network, what you do?
Nah.
Just got on here and did what?
Our thing.
Dominate, did your thing. So it ain't no rebuild. This is who we are. We are here, we ain't going nowhere. And remember what I said a couple weeks ago? I'm about to get comfortable.
Oh.
Don't let me get comfortable.
Let you get comfortable.
Don't let me get comfortable.
Coach, you talk about us and try to draw a simile. There was a lot of people saying some terrible things about us, so they made it.
That's right. Personal.
And they were blaming me for all the layoffs. I'm like, you know what you're doing right now? You're making it
Personal.
You're talking a little trash about me letting an F word slip through every once in a while because I'm not an adult. I'm in a tank top. You made it
Personal.
this weekend.
I absolutely love it.
We can't wait to watch a personal fight this weekend. We love you,
Thank
Coach.
you, man. I
Now,
love you guys.
Before you get out of here,
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't.
So the last time we chatted with you,
Yeah.
you said, hey, I love your belt buckle. Now, belt buckle is a Saturday thing because it's like Sunday's finest when I get on College Game.
That's right.
You said, can you give me a Buffalo one?
Oh,
We did.
with
We
the
also
Prime
got
box.
a box with on top, Coach Prime. And then, baby,
Oh!
we got this
Believe?
black and gold Buffalo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Coach,
Oh,
that is
yeah.
yours. It's, you know, it was the quickest we could get out. I wrote a handwritten letter in there for you, too. Would like you to read that sometime. But we appreciate the hell out of you.
Man, look at you. Got to believe inside the box, baby.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah, it's the little things.
No, the little things are big things.
Well,
You know that, right?
they lead to.
That's right.
And
God is
how you
wonderful.
do anything is how you do everything, Coach.
I like that.
And everything you've ever done, dominate. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach of the Colorado Buffaloes,
Thank you.
Deion Sanders.
Thank you, Coach.
Just a fantastic scene here in Boulder. I mean, I don't know how many times in the last 10, 15 years that the entire sports world would embark to Boulder, Colorado. But when this handsome, talented son of a bitch stepped onto this campus, these dreams and visions were real, and now we're here. Coach, good luck tomorrow.
I've never been cussed out and it made me blush at the same time.
Hey, that's the difference, baby. That's